Don't know if that's any better. We'll find out in a second. Okay, now I have tested it and this seems a bit better. I just need to be right up to the microphone and make sure that no matter what happens, I don't look away. Otherwise, who's gonna hear me? Who wants to hear me? All you want to hear is the Pokemon. Well, I say hear the Pokemon, hear them battle. And hear the Sand Tomb take effect, stuff like that, you know. But, joking aside though, hopefully that is it. That's it more or less. Bit better. Because whenever I do these videos, I've got to obviously... I've got to kind of keep note that... Like, keep in mind that I've got other series that require different... different settings. So, I do not want to lose Ruination. And I don't plan on losing Ruination today. I make this sound like a Nuzlocke. I actually wouldn't mind doing a Nuzlocke at some point in the future. I've done them off camera before. And in terms of success, if we're going by generations, I have beaten 1, 6, 7, Pokemon Moon that is, not Ultra Moon, 8, and 9. So basically the easy ones, and Gen 1. Yeah, Gen 4 was an absolute disaster. I played Platinum and oh my god. Pelipper! Shouldn't you be back delivering mail to rescue teams? That's our first max potion. It can be used to completely restore the max HP of a single Pokemon. I didn't want to fight you. I didn't want to fight you. And neither does Cinders actually. I think there is a Pokemon here I wouldn't mind catching just for the sake of having one. It's not you. Bloody! Not what I was looking for, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna move on. It's fine. It wasn't gonna be on the team. But moving down here, there's another trainer. My Pokemon are all pumped up from dancing with me. Are you ready for us? You are no Tierno. And she has a Darumaka. One little double kick should do the trick, and I mean one. Yep, okay, never mind. I know, I wasn't really hoping for miracles. It's fine. It's not like Cinderace is disappointing me. I mean, Cinderace can never disappoint me. He's the mascot. Well, I say the mascot. If he had Battle Bond, that would mean he would be the mascot. The whole premise of the channel, if you will. But it's fine. It's fine. That would be awesome. Imagine that. Cinderace in the game with his pyro ball and his little, like the red fur instead of the white bit as if it looked like a hoodie, the brown hair and blue eyes. Whoa, you and your Pokemon make a combo that throws out moves like an elegant dance. Yeah, apart from Petal Dance, I couldn't see your Pokemon learning any kind of dance moves. Spinda's not in the game, of course, so you'd have to think of... Neither's Oricorio. Wait. Is Oricorio? No. Oricorio's not in this game. There's a Dreadnought. What's going on? There's no way we're letting you anywhere near Spikemuth, and that means we can't let you go on to Route 9. but we are on Route 9. It's Team Yell's duty to cheer on these lovely dreadnought. And we also get to stop people from heading out over the water. Bite. Yes, I understand. All I'm saying is that I can make it so that rotom bikes can ride on water. Ooh. Why, we meet again, my young gym challenger friend. Remember me? I gave you that bike. So, do you think you could do me another favor and teach these ruffians a lesson or two? It's our duty to protect Dreadnought, and that means you're gonna need to move up on the gym challenge. You're not. Oh my goodness. You look like you need convincing, so how about a Pokemon battle? It's the premise of the game. I'll send you packing, for the sake of Dreadnought, of course. Yeah, as you do. Lightning! This isn't a Cinders focused episode, I want to clarify, it's just for the most part Cinders can hold his own against these Pokemon. It doesn't help that that was weak to it doesn't help with Darumaka, Bellossom, now Linen, and I'm assuming Thievul. No! Hanguro. In fact, we're gonna swap. Steelwind can do your stuff. I know I've said this before. Corviknight is just so cool. I don't know if it's my favourite regional bird. I like Swallow, I like Pidgeot. And I like Unpheasant. I know, hot take. Unpheasant's underrated, not strong, yes, I know, but I like Unpheasant. The male one especially with the red mask. I like that. I like the female ones too, but the red mask just gives it more character. I want to go back to Spikemuth. I really do. Yeah. He's gonna ride the Dreadnought. What? Oi! I've got an idea. We can get on Dreadnought first and ride it away. Alright, get a move on, Dreadnought. See you later, Gym Challenger. Bye-bye. Are they being serious? Are they actually? Oh my. Seems you've come to my aid yet again. How's the cycling life been treating you? Are you having fun? Wouldn't it be great if you could ride your rotom bike on the water too? That's why I'm going to add these special parts, allowing it to travel along the water's surface, just for you! We got the rotom bike. Hooray! Not only do I have turbo boost, but also run on the water. Alright. With the rotom bike, water mode, you'll cruise across the water like a Pokemon with Swift Swim. By the way, when you're riding on land, we'll call it land mode. Very original. But yeah, we can't get any further without this feature. So just jump on and there we go! We are on the water! We've seen the anime, we know how much of a pain Graplocked is. We gotta teach it a lesson. Oh! That was good. It just slowed down for me there. A little bit of lag, that's not happened in a while. No, I think it's the first time in the series, but never really happened to me a long time. Not since I used the older Switch. The one that kept overheating, you've seen that. There were some very weird episodes in Pokemon Violet with that incident. But there we go. Easy as that. I swear, next time I see one of them, I better have a Riolu. A wild one, that is. Not Lucario, Riolu. So, Route 9 is an icy place. Oh my god, there's Wailmer. Pearl String, Very large pearls that sparkle in a pretty silver colour and can be sold at a high price. Wailmer! This is something I love. Like, if you when we go to the yeah, the Isle of Armor, there is one detail about, well, Wailord I just love so much. I know the odds will probably be slim, but I want to check the other Wailmer, just in case. You can never be too careful. Besides, I do plan on catching it. Yeah, it's not going to be shiny. I just wanted to check. Like I said, you can never be too careful. And please do not use rest. If you've ever played Pokemon Colosseum or Gale of Darkness for that matter. Well, no. Scratch that. Let's go back to Pokemon Colosseum, right? There is one trainer in the post game, and he is just like the best trainer ever. And I don't mean the best trainer for the Pokemon, like the moves that he has, or dialogue, or anything. Well, I don't know about dialogue, but not half battering my knee off the table. Anyways, it's two Wailord, and they are huge. I love it. It's just they just there floating about. I absolutely love it. Just because of how silly it is when you're like, you've got yourself, let's say, the smallest Pokemon, let's say a Yanma, and we'll say Yanma and Slugma, right? Two small Pokemon that you can actually catch in game. Or no, maybe not. No, Vibrava's small. Let's just say Yanma and Vibrava, right? And then you got these bigger models of Wailord. Two of them, by the way, floating about. You just love it. It's still funny. And when they get hit, they're just so dramatic. They don't know what they're doing. They're just like, I've been hit. I don't know how else to describe it. I do want to do a Colosseum playthrough in the future. But obviously I want to wrap up Red Rescue Team, this, Stadium 2 first before I think of any other series. Anyways, Wailmer, the ball whale Pokemon, 6'7". Nice. And it's a water type as we know. It shows off by spraying jets of seawater from the nostrils above its eyes. It eats a solid ton of wishy-washy every day. Not wishy-washy! What shall we call you? We'll call you... I don't know why, but I want to call you Vivian. I don't know where I'm getting that from, but I want to call you Vivian. I was going to call you Harry, but you're a female, so... Vivian, off you go. Goodbye. Moving on. So you can see there's more Wailmer. And Manteg also. I don't know why I feel compelled to encounter every single Wailmer. I do have a shiny Wailmer in Pokemon Go, but that's just it, Pokemon Go. There's some new Pokemon on the land. Well, I just realised these Wailmer can evolve immediately. If you level them up once, they'll evolve. It's a pain. See, trying to catch them in Pokemon Emerald when they're like level 20 or so. And it's just like you can't really do much because they're so far away from evolving, albeit over halfway there. Never melt ice, good. It's a heat repellent piece to face that boosts the power of ice type Pokemon. That would be useful for Midnight, had it not been for the fact that he has the Aviolite. Now, I'm going to battle this trainer quickly. I need to swap because Cinders is in trouble. And there's a lot of water types. I should have clicked. I should have clicked that this was a bad idea. And I kind of should. I thought about it when I fought that first trainer with the Barraskewda. Let's battle you. Whether it's fishing or Pokemon battles, type matchups are important. Yes, I agree. And she has a Quillfish! That Quillfish looks really big. It's probably because of the angle of the camera for Richter. We are fine. We are all good. Oh, I should say, I have a name suggestion for a Pokemon. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I just haven't yet found a Pokemon that would fit the name. Don't worry, I will catch something by the end of the episode. I just need to think about what Pokemon it should be. Buku! I actually used one on my team for Pokemon Moon the first time. And if I ever do a Pokemon Moon playthrough again, you bet I'll be using it. I don't care how unviable it is. It's adorable to start with. And I'm not gonna lie, the Pyukumuku I used actually did hold its own in many a battle. I mean, look! Just knocked out Richter! It's got good defenses and HP actually. And I'm a bit bummed out that it did lose. I don't know if it's got Mirror Thought, I don't think it does. I know it's got Counter, and it's got a signature move in Purify. And it has that ability, Innards Out. Which means that no matter what happens, it's gonna hurt us. So it's no attacker. Hey, Cinders is bibble up. Bounce. Nah. Losing with a spiky Pokemon makes my heart feel prickly. Hey, how do you feel? I've lost my Apple Dragon. Let's battle one Toxapex. Just so we can see what else wants to spawn here. You know, we just need to see. You might use Baneful Bunker, but we're Steel type, so it doesn't matter. But it's good defense is not going to be great. Ah, do you know what? I'm not battling you. You're too strong. And I do have a ground type Pokemon, but the problem is Ruination's about to go down. And I don't want that to happen. I really don't. Check it out! We haven't seen you yet! It's a Clobbopus! We'll Steel Wing you. Wow, you survived! I ain't gonna catch you, I'm afraid. I'm sorry, Clobbopus. I was going to, but then I changed my mind. Goodbye. Midnight will level up soon, that's good. And surely Midnight will have been happier after battling the the Pyukumuku and winning at that. Another Wailmer. Yeah, every Wailmer I see, I just want to see if there's any going to be shiny. Just even one. I would love one. Every purple, big purple whale. Jacob, this is Cloyster. Yeah, this might be a bit weird. I'm gonna use Midnight. Most of my Pokemon are physical attackers. Midnight, special. Now it's gonna take residual damage. And besides, if we, for some miracle, take out Cloyster with Midnight, I'm sure he'll be very happy. Supersonic, okay. And then we can weaken Cloyster. Whirlpool has got nothing on us. We will make sure that Midnight, by any means, will win this fight. I'm in no rush to get to the next bit because this is simply Route 9. The video will cover Route 9. There's quite a bit to do here, so... Look at the damage! That's unreal! It's gonna get to the point where the residual damage does more than the actual attack itself. I mean, they're more or less the same now, but... Oh no, Midnight! I can't risk it. I want you to stay around. I want you to win this fight. You need to be happy. Be happy. Oh, wrong button, wrong button. We should hopefully be nearly free from the whirlpool. Unless, of course, Cloyster has other ideas. But still, we are definitely doing the damage. Damage now. Yay! I know we healed up a few times, but I know. Still, you're happier. Your attacks will do slightly more damage. To deal with the shock of losing, I'm going to swim far, far away. I hope you mean in warm waters, because if you swam in this water, ooh, I'd be very concerned. This is nothing more than a simple day of Wailmer watching. How long did we go? Oh, 24 minutes. I was about to say 24 eps. Right. See, we've really explored one side of this place. We need to really start heading back to the other end after this trainer. Oh, she caught us on the water. I'm all rested up. So how about you be my opponent? Okay. Scarlet. Drillpeck, take this. I don't even know if Remoraid's in Scarlet and Violet. I don't think so. I doubt it, actually. Oh well, beats me. Octillery's back! There's a lot of octopus in this episode. Octillery, Raplocked, Flobopus. That's pretty much it. If this Octillery had Sniper, then it would constantly get critical hit after critical hit. It would be never ending, and it would be pretty dangerous. That is, if it weren't for Steel Wing being resilient. And a Mantine! Yeah, we'll stick with you. Yeah, Mantine looks so small. It's all about perception, like, it looks so small only because of how low it is. However, if you saw it in Pokemon Colosseum again, going back to that topic, it's huge! And it's got a little Remoraid underneath its wing, like it used to. Or its fin, whatever you will call it. I'm a mermaid! I want to return to the ocean! Okay, people have ambitions. You're still blue, I want you being purple. I will say this now, if you are shiny ever, and for that matter, any shiny I catch, doesn't matter if I like the Pokemon or not, I'll let them join the team when we do Isle of Armor. That's a promise. But only if. That being said, I don't actually have a team set for either Isle of Armor or Crown Tundra. Another Wailmer! No. Because I would like to use the odd Pokemon or two that I've already caught during the series. But then I would also want to catch newer ones that are in the actual DLC themselves. So it's a matter of what ones to go for, because like I said, I don't have a structured team yet. I don't know what I would rather have over anything else. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm clueless. Right. I know there was that island in the middle. We'll get to that at the end. But there's a TM here. Oh, Rock Slide, okay. Large boulders are hurled at opposing Pokemon to inflict damage. This will also make the opposing Pokemon flinch. Now that would be a great move for Ruination. Yes, I'm teaching you that. Crafty Shield is useless. I don't even know what it does half the time. Yeah, perfect. You've got a new move, Ruination. Yeah, that Raplock is in a hurry to stop it. There's two Wailmer. Another Wailmer. Still blue. All blue. And a bit of beige, of course. There's a camp. Okay. Witness the result of the training I did together with my Pokemon. You have a sock. And I have a bird. Big skinny bird. You have 2 Pokemon. You have a sock. You're a fighting type user. Whatever could the other one be? Whatever it is not going to have as much of a scary problem, a scary encounter with the bird, unfortunately. We've used Nemesis all episodes. And Nemesis is the only one who is still able-bodied. Like, not about to be knocked out. Still fresh from the fight, really. That's not good, that's not good, that's not good. Unfortunately, the next Pokemon will... It's gonna have a little bit of an advantage, especially now with the speed drop. That never happened, so we have a chance! I just didn't think Salt would be faster. Never mind, all of our Pokemon are badly hurt. Yep, throw. The original Gen 5 fighting type I had to pick. Because I chose white. Throw is the defensive one, and yet, if I could have knocked out Throw with 1 Pyro Ball, this whole thing could have been avoided with Sock. Yeah, I lost. Looks like I need more training. Right, I was going to do this off camera, but I'm just going to do some curry and stuff so that we can all heal up. Got a lot of dog Pokemon. And a Gothitelle. Dog Pokemon and a Gothitelle. Rio, that's his name. And it looks like Cinders is playing with the Bolton. Right, we're gonna get... We don't have any berries. Ah, come on, that's not fair. I forgot about the berries. Oh well, fine. They're candy. That would be great, actually. In fact, I wanted to not use them, but I also want to try and make sure Midnight will... I'll do it at the end of the episode if I can, for Midnight's sake. What I'm going to do is, I will be battling Mantike. Anyways, I will be back shortly. I'm gonna go heal up my team and then come back because I don't want to use all my items. So yeah, I will see you all in a second. Okay, we are back. I completely forgot. Now that we've got the bike, I can go in water. We can go this way quickly. There's not a lot here, just like a top-down view. And if it matters to you, there's like a rare encounter that you can find here. Well, it's set spawn, but like you don't often see it wild here. It's an ice type. It's from Hoenn. All of its stats are 80. It's none other than a Glalie. A very strong looking Glalie at that. What level are you? 50. It's not so bad. But I'm not sticking around with Richter. Absolutely no way. No chance. You think that's gonna stop me? Go Nem, go. Oh, never mind, that will stop us. I can imagine how good the XP should be. Why? Oh, double team. I forgot about double team. How could I forget? This Glalie is very annoying. Not want to go down. Just doesn't want to stay down. Come on, actually land a hit. No! Yay! Burn. No burn. Yeah. Who said fighting a Glalie was gonna be easy? Not me. Silly me. One more hit. We can't catch the Glalie, so we're gonna defeat it. Good job, Nemesis. Yay, that was good XP. Crunch! There we go! Yes! Now you learn Crunch! That is gonna be a big help from here on out. Oh, that is awesome! We got Crunch! Right, what's this? What were you guarding? Something good? Something awesome? Avalanche. I don't know. The power of this attack node is doubled if the user has been hurt by the target in the same turn. It's like counter, except it does damage regardless of type of move, like special or physical. There's only 2 Pokemon here, which leads me to believe the last one. Huh? Spikemuth! It's you! It's Yukimuku! Earlier on I said I think there's a Pokemon that's going to be here. So this isn't what I had in mind. I actually meant a different Pokemon. Similar to this in terms of its shape and spikies. Yeah, spikies. But not what I had in mind. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! I wanted to catch you! Oh, I wanted to catch you! I'm annoyed now. I wanted that Pyukumuku. Me. Rude. I'm not happy. Zoom lens though. Its accuracy. The moves accuracy will be increased when we use it. I know I didn't read it properly. Sad. That's why. Okay, sorry about that. I had to do something in all seriousness. Right, we should be coming up to the end of the episode. Aye, it's been about... I'll be ending the episode soon, so I better really start heading towards our main destination. There's 2 more sets of trainers I want to battle. And then depending on how many Wailmer I see, I might leave the trainers I was talking about on land to the next episode. I don't know, because it's getting a bit long now. I'll ignore that Wailmer, and before it was shiny. Oh, there's 3. I will battle you, aim for your opponent's weak spots, and strike! That's all there is to it. And he's got a grab lock. Yeah, unfortunately we don't have that Riolu I should have got. I could have taken... what's his name? Rio? Forgot the name of that Riolu we saw earlier on today. I think it was Rio, or something like that. Here's you. I would train you up. I wouldn't even evolve you because, well, I like Riolu. I'd say of all the baby Pokemon, my favourite one is definitely Riolu. Easily. To use 4 moves, that's all it should take. 4 different kind of moves, or actually 4 moves. Right. Oh, item. Black Belt. This belt helps the wearer to focus and boost the power of fighting type moves. These were the 2 I was originally meaning when I said 2 sets. I forgot about the trainer. Dive Balls! Yay! Somewhat different Pokeball that works especially well when catching Pokemon that live in the water. It's not gonna happen. Not here it ain't. Oh, you're not a trainer. Certainly is a beach. But it's just so cold. What do you think about my secret beach? Small mysterious paradise located on the very cool ocean. You've come all the way here, so I'll give you a present. Dive. Okay. Forgot that was in the game actually. Diving on the first turn, the user floats up and attacks the next turn. Move dive. Your Pokemon won't be hit by attacks while diving in the water. That's right, maybe similar to my beach, which is so cold that nobody visits. I visited. You're with that man next to you. Doesn't that mean anything? Is that Mantike? Nope, Wailmer. I am adamant about finding a shiny Wailmer. I'm not going to spend the episode looking for any more Wailmer, I swear. No more Wailmer unless one accidentally spawns in front of me. Okay, that Mantike didn't want us to leave. It reminds me of Legends Arceus. If you're getting attacked by very aggressive Pokemon, well, maybe not Legends Arceus, maybe Scarlet and Violet. If you were, let's just say, you were doing a Tauros, oh, wrong way. I've seen Bergmite, that's new. Yeah, sorry. Let's just say you're doing a Tauros outbreak. You can't do anything because half the time they just, like, when you run away from one, you immediately get into a battle with another one because they just keep spawning. And they just won't leave you alone when you try to get away. Right, you're the last trainer. I finished all my warm-ups. Okay, let's battle with everything we've got. Hooray, a wishy-washy. I don't even know where they catch one in this game. I think it's fishing. Like wishy-washy on its own. Fun fact, originally I wasn't going to use wishy-washy in my Pokemon Moon playthrough. I liked it. I felt like every video I watched, someone at the time used it. But I ended up using it because two Pokemon I wanted to use on my team. One of them turned out to be a legendary type null, and the other one was inaccessible until very, very late game. Alolan Sandslash. So I ended up using Vikavolt and Wishy-Washy instead of the other two. I wouldn't mind a shiny Wishy-Washy. It's not much different, but just to say I have one, I wouldn't mind that. Right, let's see if we can level you up. Then give you the rare candy. No, never mind. It's a Wailmer! I honestly didn't even know. I didn't even read what Pokemon he was bringing. Oh! I am so sorry, Midnight. I am so sorry. Oh, we don't even have Rectar. I should have been paying more attention to the world's smallest Wailord. Look at how small it is. It's not the right size. Wailord is a big victim of scaling. There, easy as that. Wailord never stood a chance. You'll pay for what you did to poor Midnight. I suppose now I could use the rare candy. I got tired from the warm-ups. My Pokemon and I gave it too much. I suppose at least you were warmed up, but I suppose, yeah, you're right, it could be a matter of you didn't bit too much. Where's the rare candy? No, it should be here, yeah. Where is it? Where's the rare candies? That is not like me to lose it. I am very good at it. There we are. 2! Okay. Drop. Everyone can catch up. You'll be a bit happier that way too. Not much though, because obviously you still got knocked out. Okay, one more trainer and then we'll call it a day. I'm doing research to see if one day I could swim anywhere with my beloved Toxapex. Oh, you don't, do you? Toxapex is a nightmare to take out. You saw the one I tried to fight earlier on. We had to run away because it was just so impractical. He used one move, and that was it. Yeah. Hang in there, Steel Wing. Unfortunately, you're going to go down this turn, but I need to set up. Because you'll use Recover at some point. I will try Ruination. This Toxapex knows Liquidation, that's not good. But Ruination is strong. 8 levels strong, to be precise. Sandtomb. Go. No! No! Look at that damage! It did nothing. Merciless. What's that even do? It is a merciless Pokemon, I'll give it that. Very, very merciless. Check out, what's it do? Yikes! That is such a... Why is that... Why is Saturn such a strong move for Rodriguez? so strong! I've never seen a Pokemon use Sand Tomb and it being that strong, ever. User attacks become critical hits if the target is poisoned. Oh, right, okay. That is pretty merciless, actually. Is this the limit of water types? No, I can still come up with more. Yeah, the reason I didn't know that is because I don't really use Toxapex. I don't even like the Pokemon, to be honest. What am I doing? Come on! Right, I think next time there'll be a couple of trainers left to battle. A rival battle. Outer Spikemuth. And we got a Max Elixir. Sorry, I really didn't want to read that for some reason. There's some more jellyfish Pokemon today. Scope Lens. It's a lens for scoping out weak points to boost the holder's critical hit ratio. Do you know what? One more battle. Yeah, one more. Sing, dance, let's make this a party hall. If I dance, I shine. My Pokemon shines brighter too. I think, and I could be wrong here in saying so, I'm pretty tough. I don't know why. Oh wait, it's only one Pokemon each. No, I honestly thought these were like, you know how in Platinum, or Diamond, Pearl and Platinum, where you've got, before you get to Veilstone, you got those two trainers, the Ace trainers, it's like, the double battle trainers, and they had the Gyarados, the Roselia, the Drifblim. They ones were pretty tough. I thought that's what these two were like. I don't know where I'm not trying to like, I'm not trying to insult them or anything, but I genuinely thought these were Gen 8's versions of them. I don't know. The power of Sand Tomb! Supposed to be 40 damage! But Rodriguez doesn't care! If Pokemon and moves are mixed into, we'll have an amazing vibe. Dancing is the best way to stay healthy. I suppose so, yes. But I'm not going to move anymore because over there is Spikemuth and I don't want to trigger any more cutscenes. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to end the episode off here. So, we have enjoyed a bit of Wailmer watching, training, and to basically finish off the episode, after I say goodbye, I will find the Pokemon for the name suggestion. So, thank you all so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed it, then please like the video, comment on the video, and subscribe to the channel for more content. Also check out my Twitter that I'm active on a regular. It's the same name as the channel, Nate Cinderace. The link to that's on the channel itself. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Yay! We got a Pyukumuku! Finally! Pyukumuku, the sea cucumber Pokemon. Water type, and it's only a foot tall compared to Wailmer, who's 6 foot. It lives in warm, shallow waters. If it encounters a foe, it will spit out its internal organs as a means to punch them. Yeah. Pyukumuku is now ours. Yay! Now, contrary to the name I'm about to give it, I would have probably, if if I ever did a Sun and Moon playthrough again, I've got another name for it, but this is not that Pyukumuku. This is a different one. I'm gonna name you after something I would probably do in the wild, anyways. Yola. I can't even spell it. After a name suggestion in this case, but I had another name for it in mind, but then I thought, I want a Pyukumuku, and I've got a name suggestion, so best of both worlds, I'll name you Ultra Numb. There you go. Hope you like it. Because I like Pyukumuku, I was about to call it Mimikyu for some reason. Ah, Jellicent, finally. Anyways, see you all in the next video.